I got the third eye blind one too many times.
And now we need to move into maybe some other stuff. You know, we did the double underhooks with covering some of the different things you can do, pros and cons. Then we covered some things on the second video of different striking techniques you can do, just some basic stuff and moving through, but you guys and girls know you can move through. So today, what we want to cover is that striking. What if this guy closed the distance with strikes? Because I know that they always say, you know, 100% all fights go to the ground. Well, you know, that may be true, but it may not be true in the sense that you may be thinking. The 100% may go to the ground because one or the other person got knocked out. But this is also true in combat or on the street. Like I said before, you go to the ground, you don't have your eyes on the battlefield or your combatives area, then you get kicked in the side of the head, you get punched, you get shot, you get stabbed. So we want to make sure that we try to stay on our feet, and if we do go to the ground, we can manipulate that situation or that we maintain control at all times. Remember, everything we do, we want it to be maximum damage, minimum effort, okay? We want to control that danger zone, and the danger zone in standing, it will be that distance between him and I, my attacker and me, because I want to make sure that he's far enough away that if he rushes me, I have time to react, or if I want to react and rush him, then I could go over and attack him, right? So if he's there and I'm in this position, I've got that good. Now, second danger zone would be watching his waistline where that weapons could be, right? And if we're in that clinch position, the danger zone would be the space between the feet, controlling those hips, okay? Y'all got that? Okay, so now, if he's all amped up and we're pretending like that this guy's already, because last defense is on the escalation of force, so this guy's already amped up, he may have grabbed you, pushed you, shoved you, whatever, you pushing him off, or you know it's just going to be a fight because he's running at you yelling, I'm going to kill you. He's saying words, saying different things that could let you know that, okay, this could be a confrontation which I could become seriously injured. Now, we're going to react to that because he don't have anything like a weapon so far, so we're going to act to that in a non-lethal techniques, but to take this guy out. Remember, we want to take him out as fast as we can, okay? And remember, no matter where we fight, always adapt and improvise and overcome it, okay? So if he's coming in, and he throws that punch and I back up and he throws the hook and I'm out here and I step kind of away from him because it's people's instinct to kind of step back, you know, to get out of the way and block. If he comes through that, my block is not as weak. I mean, my block is weaker because it's not as strong out here. So I hit, then he runs and he's throwing that next, then he's overtaking me because he's coming straight at me. You see what I'm saying? So as he's coming in, I also want to be coming in. So he throws a punch, bang, I'm going into there. So I can even have my hands in this position saying, hey, whoa, stop, I don't want to fight, which is one, making him think that he has the upper hand, right? Because he thinks I'm scared and I don't want a confrontation, but all the time I'm getting ready to do what? Surprise, surprise, surprise. Gomer Pyle. I'm getting ready to execute my counterattack before he even knows what's getting ready to happen to him. So he throws that big strike. I step in. Now, I'm inside. This gives me more strength to block that arm. This hand can hit straight to the face because all my motion is moving forward. His motion is moving forward. My motion is moving forward. I stop his attack and his face runs into the palm of my hand. Because even if you're a trained boxer, how many of you see people in the UFC, people boxing, they throwing punches, they missing, they grazing? Because when everything gets amped up, your accuracy gets off a little bit. Same thing with firearms. You guys know everybody can shoot. It's kind of like Bruce Lee said, boards don't hit back. Well, you know, I'm saying, Wolverine's saying, paper targets don't shoot back. So it's easy to stand and shoot at a paper target. You don't have a lot of nerves. But when somebody's aiming and you look and there's a downrange and there's a barrel aiming back at you, then there's a lot more nerves. So your accuracy window gets smaller. Same thing with this. It makes it hard to hit. But if I open my hand and my brain is thinking, grab his nose, you don't ever reach and miss your fork, do you? I can tell some of you guys don't ever miss a fork or a meal. But you want to make sure that nose lands in the palm of that hand. So as he punches and I move in, I can smash his nose right there. Now that one, tears and waters dies. Okay, that's one way. The second thing is what I want to do. I want to take that knee because I want to shut this guy down all the way. So as he steps in, I block and hit that knee with that stomp over kick just right at the top of that knee. So I break that leg as he's stepping in, and I'm blocking at the same time. Now if I add my palm heel strike to the face, as that leg goes back, his face whips right into my hand. It adds that more power because it's more inertia. So physics, his mass and my mass moving forward, boom, by kicking that leg out, he's adding right in. Now, if you're smaller, like some of you ladies, if you're smaller and you know, some of you guys, y'all are big, you can block, you know, but some of you girls, one arm block might not be good enough. Maybe not even for some of you guys. So you can use a 2-arm block. You're going to put this forearm, he swings again, you're stepping in, boom. This arm is hitting and you're pushing in. This hits right in that carotid artery and neck. Boom, right into the groin as soon as he comes in. So he's punching, boom, you're hitting all at one time, bam. Okay, now with a little simple pendulum move, you just go right under, boom, you've got this under after you've blocked and hit the groin, okay? So we'll do that really slow. We come in, boom, and now I can move this in, grab, I can hold on, pull back, knee the face, bring them around, and if they do, I can use this guy as a shield, but if he does, you know, he's here, and they may say, oh, well, what if he goes for your leg? Well, if he bends down to try to go for his leg, I'm just going to push his head down like a baby bird and then rack that Kimura around, and I got him here anyway. There's a lot of different moves we can cover, and we'll go over that as we go, but there's a counter to everything. So what ifs don't win fights. You have to know exactly what you're doing, and you have to be prepared for everything. So more tools in the kit is what's going to help you with that and being ready to adapt, improvise, and overcome. Because that'd be adapting and improvising, right? Was in a stand-up fight and went to a clinch or a ground because this guy don't want to give up, and then we take the level from there. So, you know, we just move right in, and then that's how it be. So we're going to work that block, work that strike. Don't forget that stomp over, and we'll just keep building on these techniques. And then from here, we'll look out and move on to something else, okay?
I got the third eye blind one too many times.